Hi all, I am Rajesh. I am back with a new lesson. Conditional sentences are what we are going to learn today. Zero, first, second, third, and mixed conditional sentences are there. We learned zero conditional sentences in the last class. In this class, we are going to learn first conditional sentences. At the end of this video, we will discuss the difference between zero conditional sentences and first conditional sentences. Okay, let us start the class. First conditional sentence. If you watch this video, you will learn about first conditional sentences. We know what conditional sentences is. A conditional sentence has an if clause and a main clause. If clause can also be called subordinate clause. Why is this being said? Because it must contain an if clause. Why is this if clause called a subordinate clause? Because without this main clause, this if clause doesn't have a complete meaning. That is why they are called subordinate clauses. Look here, what does the if clause say? If you watch this video, this clause doesn't get a complete meaning. If you watch this video, it is not telling what will happen. Then it needs the help of main clause to get a complete meaning. What is said in the main clause? You will learn about first conditional sentences. How you will learn? If you watch this video. That is the condition. This condition is what we call if clause and subordinate clause. Then a condition is said here is if you watch this video, it will have a result. What is the result? You will learn about first conditional sentences. This result is also called main clause. Why and when do we use first conditional sentences? Native speakers use conditional sentences a lot in their speech. First conditional sentences are used to say that if something happens in the present, it will have a result like this in the future. We say lot of things like this. The structure will be if clause should use if with simple present. Now the result should be told in simple future. If you say simple future, you can say will then using the first form of the verb. Also you can say result with going to. It can be said with going to and we can also say it with models. Going to and models are used very rarely. Will is the most common used. Pay attention while practicing simple present with if. Then simple future should be said as result. You may get doubt while practicing. Isn't this the zero conditional sentence? No. We can discuss the difference between zero conditional sentence and first conditional sentence at the end of this video. So let us practice. If I see Rani on Saturday, I will tell her to call you. If you win the match, I will give you 1000 rupees. If you go, I will go. It can be said the other way around. I will go if you go. If he stays here, he will die. If you leave the milk out, it will spoil. If you don't eat now, you will be hungry later. In these mentioned examples, it is said that if it happens like this, then it will happen. The condition can be like this. If it doesn't happen like this, then it will happen like this. You can say that if that is the case, replace if in the condition with unless. Now look at this example. If it rains soon, the well won't dry up. If we say the same sentence with unless, it will be unless it rains soon, the well will dry up. Unless she apologizes, I will not forgive her. When we use will to say that we will do something, we use will not to say that we will not do. Won't is the contraction of will not. It can be said, I won't forgive her. Unless she apologizes, I won't forgive her. If I am late, I will call you. If I miss the bus, I will take the train. All these sentences are simple present in if clause and simple future in result. Result can also be said using going to. If I see her, I am going to invite her to the party. If you don't study, you are going to fail the exam. Now we can say result like this using models. If you drink the milk, you can play in the garden. Here can is a modal auxiliary verb. Similarly, we can give an advice using should. If you feel ill, you should take rest. If you do your homework, you may watch TV. In this way, we can say conditional sentences by using modal auxiliary verbs in the result or main clause. So now let us see the difference between zero conditional sentence and first conditional sentence. If you eat too much sweets, you get fat. If you eat too much sweets, you will get fat. In this, when the condition and result are in simple present, it is zero conditional. When condition said in simple present and result in simple future, it is first condition. Now, what is the difference between them? In zero conditional, we say something general truths. If you eat too much sweets, you get fat. This is general truth. Now, what is said in the first conditional? If you eat too much sweets, you will get fat. Here we are talking to a specific person. It says that if you do something in the present situation, you will have such a result in the future. If you leave milk out, it spoils. If you leave milk out, it will spoil. Here again the zero conditional is a general truth. But what is said in the first conditional? If you leave milk out, it will spoil. This is to say to a person in the present situation. Here we say this you as a general word to everyone. Whoever does this will happen. There is no change in it. But here you are referring to a specific person. Another example. If I miss the bus, I take the train. If I miss the bus, I will take the train. Here in zero conditional, it says, if I miss the bus, I take the train. That is, when I can't get a bus, what I do is take the train. That is the routine. Now coming to the first conditional, if I miss the bus, I will take the train. This is something that is happening in the present, which means I am going to get on the bus right now. And I am saying as I go, if I miss the bus, I will take the train. So that is the meaning here. In the zero conditional, it is often said in the manner that I do so. In the first conditional, if this happen now, I will do so. So I think you understand the difference between zero conditional sentence and first conditional sentence. If there are those who have not seen the video of zero conditional, the link of that video is given in the description. You must watch it. Thank you so much for watching.